Howdy viewers, Bobby Brown here, Guns and Drums, and we're looking at a very cool loaner gun. Thank you, Gene in South Carolina, a great friend of mine, for loaning me this pistol. I do appreciate loaner guns for reviews because my safe is very shallow. This is a Smith&Wesson Model 22 A-1. It is a 22 long rifle pistol with a 5-inch barrel. It was manufactured in 2011, and it has rear adjustable sights, windage, and elevation. Very, very nice, large slotted screws. Nothing small, some stupid small Allen wrench that you can never find. Very smart of Smith&Wesson to do it this way. This is an aluminum frame. The 22S is stainless. The 22A is aluminum. They did offer this gun in a 4, 5.5, and 7-inch barrel. Did I say 5-inch barrel? This is a 5.5. It shoots great. I've fired about 100 rounds through it, but it's extremely dirty. It doesn't look like it's been cleaned since the Dead Sea was alive, and I have no idea how many rounds have been put through this gun. I like it. I'm excited about reviewing it. I'm going to put a couple different types of ammunition through it and see how it does. Before we do so, we are going to clean it though. It would be just absolutely torture to shoot this gun anymore before it gets a good cleaning. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clean this thing, and we've done a safety check, but we'll do another one. Make sure she's good and empty. It does have a unique magazine release right here, and I think that's really cool. That was a great idea. It works well. Boom, right there. Boom, works well. Really cool magazine release, Smith&Wesson. I'll give you kudos on that. Rubber grip with plastic inserts. The safety is a little peculiar for me. Peculiar in that it sweeps up this way. And when I put my thumb here, I want to swipe it this way. It's kind of peculiar, but it works. I'm going to try to take this thing down right now, and for all you Ruger 2245 government model owners, I have a Mark III myself, which I absolutely love. But we all know that breaking those things down requires a hammer and a chisel, or at least until you get used to it. It's very, very frustrating. Smith&Wesson hit a home run with this gun. Simply lock it back with the magazine out. Once again, I know I'm getting off course here, but it does have a very specific magazine to fit this very specific magazine well. Take your magazine out, lock your pistol back. Whoops, wrong side, silly. And then what we're going to do is press on this release button right here really hard while depressing with your thumb back here. You may have to do it a little harder than you want to. Okay, and once you do that, she comes right out. I know that makes all the Ruger owners sick to their stomach. Ruger's recently rectified that problem with the new model, which actually breaks down somewhat reasonably. Okay, enough talk about the Ruger. See how easy that is? Look at this fouling. We're going to take care of that for you, Gene. Okay, now we're going to remove the slide. Just come forward with it. Once the bolt release or slide release comes loose, the slide comes forward. 3 pieces. Thank you, Smith&Wesson. Brilliant. Now I'm going to try not to mention the Model 41 Smith&Wesson too many times in this video, but this is a poor man's version of the Model 41 Smith&Wesson. I once owned a Model 41 Smith&Wesson. For those of you who don't know, it's built very much like this. but it's more like a $1,500 pistol, and I'm not sure what the manufacturer's suggested retail is on this. I'll try to research it and post it up, or make note of it so that you can see what it's sold for. And I will say sold because it has been discontinued. Okay, enough jibber jabber. Let's just talk about the specifics of the gun. It's a model 22 A1. It was manufactured in 2011. It has a Weaver style aluminum rail, which can be removed. I don't know why you'd want to remove it. It has, like I mentioned before, adjusting windage and elevation in the back. Very nice. In 2008 and 2009, there was a recall on these guns. Something about the slide not going completely into battery or something. If your gun is a 2008, 2009 model, here comes that bright sun. I hope it doesn't mess up my video. If it is, the underside of the slide right here, let me take this recoil spring out of here before it goes fwing-wah on me. Oops, too late. It already went fwing-wah. Anyway, right here on the bottom of this slide, the Smith&Wesson will put a ding, a little indentation. So if you have one that's a 2008 or 2009, has that little ding, don't worry about it. It's already been back to the factory. This is not, this gun was manufactured in 2011, so it's not a problem. This little retainer here for the recoil spring is what Smith&Wesson calls a wear part. It is designed to wear out. I don't know why they designed something to wear out, but I guess it wasn't really so much of a design as it was just a solution. So I called Smith&Wesson to get some particulars about this gun, and they are kind enough to send out a packet full of these. I haven't received them yet, but for no charge. I spoke with someone up there. I don't even know who it was, but their customer service is excellent, Smith&Wesson. I have some of these coming for you, Gene, so don't worry about that. They will wear out. I'm not really crazy about that. But anyway, I'm going to clean this thing real good. I'm not going to video the cleaning. We can obviously see that it's fouled, and the recoil spring, the recoil rod and spring are dry. And we're just going to show it a little tender loving care, and then we're going to shoot the crap out of this thing. Stay tuned. All right, it's been a nice warm sunny day, and now the shade's out. It's late afternoon now, after 5 p.m. here. So we're going to go ahead and put the gun back together. It's nice and clean now, and properly oiled and everything. So we're going to go ahead and put this thing back together. Hopefully we're going to do it right here before your very eyes. Okay, put that in there. Oops. Slide it down in there. Oops, and get the slide lock back. Once you get the slide lock back, you gotta place this bad boy in the hole. It's a good idea to guide it with your finger right here to keep it in the proper place. We're just going to depress that bad boy, and voila, she's clean, she's back together. Let's go shoot this bad boy. Hey, what are you doing in my range?
My range, and I'm painting it pink.
I can tell you for sure if there's any misses, it's my fault, not the guns. This thing shoots great. Okay, just for the heck of it, let's go for that 14-inch plate over there. We're going to try to put a whole bunch of them right in the middle. Damn muscle man. My eyes suck. Oh, okay. That shoe is hard to hit. There you go. It takes a good gun to do that. That big one's hard to knock down. Ah! Thank you. Give me a hand. Oink, oink. Wow. That is just so much fun. I just can't tell you. Ah, never enough bullets. Yeah, chicky, 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 chicky. All right, up close is just deadly. Now we're back at 45 yards. Damn, my eyes suck. The glasses helped a little bit. I used some standard federal ammunition and Eli and CCI. About the same results with all of them. Sometimes you just hear a tree fall in the forest, right? Anyway, last shot. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up, likes button. Please hit the thumbs up, like button. Please make comments. I appreciate you. Last shot. Here we go. Mrs. Brown, your pink paint can is dead meat. Wow, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Gene, for letting me borrow the gun. There's a pretty good chance I might even give this back to you. Big shout out to Greg and Nathan down at Mayberry Sporting Goods in Mount Airy, North Carolina. If you're ever in town, please stop by and see the guys at Mayberry Sporting Goods and tell them Bobby Brown sent you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep it pointed in a safe direction.